Hey guys, I'm just going to do a quick video. I heard a content creator talking about prom. You know, I'm way past the stage of prom, and so is my son. So the next proms I will even deal with is my granddaughter. If she chooses to go, I don't know, she's really not that type, but she might change my high school, and then the other two behind her. So I thought I would just pull up what some of the proms look like nowadays, and hopefully this person won't get upset that I'm using her pictures. Michelin Sean? Can't even say her name. But let's just take a look. Okay, go up. Why is it not? What is wrong with my TV? Oh, okay. Okay, so this first one, they took a picture with Clydesdale. I don't know how expensive that is, but I'm going to venture to say it's expensive, okay? Yeah. I don't think my son would have ever gotten that. Cute, but are we having a wedding? I'm just trying to figure out how much are these people spending on prom dresses. I don't. Okay, now we got a camel. Y'all tell me how much if your child went to prom, how much, now that looks more like a regular prom stuff. I don't look like he about to try to kidnap her. What's with the purple, okay. And I understand they're being creative and different, and that looks like it's expensive unless somebody made it for you. It's pretty. I love that color. I love royal blue. I don't think you can ever go wrong wearing that color. Okay. Is she from the 20s? But it's cute and it's not over the top. Got the flapper look. Cute, but I mean, it's a little busy for me, but I think it's cute for her. I like that, but I'm just figuring, you know, because they're going to be dancing, and I guess they still dance at proms. I don't know. Do they still dance at proms? I don't know what they do. Let's see what the one with him look like. Okay, I mean, they're a cute little young couple. I know y'all can see all my junk in the background in the TV. Okay, cute. It looks like it was an expensive thing, but cute. Okay, so that's just some of them. What's your thoughts? I personally, my son was not supposed to go to prom because he didn't pass his history, and I had to pay for him to take that class at an accelerated rate on the computer, or either he was not going to be able to get to walk. So I told him that's where his prom money went. And then the girl that, one of his friends that wanted him to go to the prom, because I said no, that he couldn't go, do you know? Okay, look at that. Her mother paid for them to go to the prom, and since he didn't have tuxedo and all that, he wore a suit that was bought for church. And I'm just like, okay. I was mad because, like I told the lady, I'm like, you don't get to make a decision for me as to what happens with my son. But he looked like, you could tell he's so young. She looks way more mature. I'm like, what parent does that? Did you just decide that because I said no, you're going to go ahead and pay for the tickets and all that kind of stuff so they could go to the prom? Hey, she would have just had to find another date. But, yeah, so, no, we did not have the whole big prom shaboo. Yeah, we didn't have that because, like I said, it was more important to me for you to pass and graduate. So that's where the money went. And I can tell you what, we would not have been spending money like this. At least I wouldn't have. Now, if he decided he wanted to, she could have did it like this. Go with her friends. Let's see. Maybe it's the last one I'm going to show. Now, let me say this. All the dresses are beautiful. But how much should you spend on a prom? Because the odds are, now, if they have worked and they've saved their money for the year, excuse me, to buy these dresses and tuxedos and all that, great. But we're not getting married. You're just graduating, and we really could, and this is how, maybe I'm too practical. Okay. Maybe I'm just too practical. Because my prom dress was made, and because I am a practical person, I did not get a long dress. I actually got, but during that time, the dresses, they come like right above your ankles was in. So I had gotten that, and a matter of fact, a friend of my stepmom's had made the dress for me, and it was a silk dress, but I wanted it made like that because I could wear the dress after prom. And it was gray with black cuffs and a collar. I was in Germany, so it was still a little cold during that time of the year. And then my boyfriend had on a dark gray suit with a light gray shirt to match my dress. I guarantee we didn't spend more than maybe 200. I'm gonna say 300 altogether. And of course, that's years ago. But my thing is this. If these young people are probably trying to go off to college, I'm not saying all are, I'm sure some are. College is expensive, and it has gone up since the pandemic. I was watching a thing on could parents actually afford for their children to go. So should I spend $5,000 on a prom, or should we cut it down and maybe spend $1,000 in this day and age, and the other $4,000 we're going to use to get you prepared to go off to college? Because see, right after prom there's graduation. Then they want to have these big old graduation parties, and then it's time to go off in a couple of months to go off to get you, you're going off to college. So then there's all the stuff you need for college. Like I told my son, now that's where we spent some money at. Getting him his room set up, getting the bedding. He had a suite, so it was 4 of them. With 2 of the guys, their parents didn't do anything but send them on. And then there was 2 of us that probably went overboard because I bought curtains, and she did too, which is a good thing because I didn't know it was a suite. So we was able to hang up one set in one room, one set in the other. Groceries, rugs, stuff that he was going to need because he was about an hour or so away from home, and he didn't have a car at the time. So, you was just trying to make sure that he was going to have what he needed. But my thing is, stuff just costs too much. I understand it's a big day for some people, and I really think it depends on where you're at. Sorry, y'all. That's me covering up the lens because, and I think it's this day and time, I should say, because they have now put so much prominence on going to the prom that it's over the top. Now, even back then, when it was time for me to go to prom, we still had the ones that got the limos and all that, because I had a girlfriend and that's what her and her boyfriend did. But also, they worked, and they put their money together to rent the limo for the night. I went to the prom my junior year, did not go my senior year because the guy that wanted to take me, he wanted me to have sex with him after the prom, and Deborah wasn't doing that, so he took another girl that was willing to give up the booty. I wasn't doing that, so I went to the Rocky Horror Picture Show. If any of you all have ever seen the movie, me and some of my girlfriends that they didn't go to my school, We went to the Rocky Horror Picture Show and did all the stuff you do, throw the rice in the water, and got drunk on cheap beer. Yeah, and that was a good night. I really had fun. So y'all just tell me what your thoughts are on prom, and if you had a teen that went to prom this year or a grandchild that went to prom this year, was it all like these, like kind of over the top, or were they in the middle, or was it reasonable? Because I'm sure the guys may not care that much, but I'm sure the girl is saying, hey, all the other girls are wearing dresses like this, this, and this. So yeah, chime in on that. All right, bye.